Hello and welcome to the Tax Lien Indeed training brought to you by secretsoftaxlieninvesting.com. What we're going to talk about here is using self-directed IRAs and 401ks to purchase tax liens and deeds. Now, a question here for you is, are you concerned about the performance of your retirement accounts? I think that right now, everybody is concerned about the performance of their retirement accounts, and the reason for that is because the last 6 months have seen a significant drop in the overall account value for most retirement accounts. This is a recent article that was published in the MSNBC News here about the total account losses being somewhere near $2 trillion. And what I'd like you to notice here is right here, as it talks about the $2 trillion, we're talking about retirement accounts losing on average about 20% overall in the past 15 months. So we're talking about a large sum of money. The amount of 20% probably took years for most of these retirement accounts to build up to. In fact, this is exactly what's happened in the stock market in just the last 6 months alone. In the last 6 months, the stock market has dropped approximately 4,500, maybe 4,600 points. It changes a bit from day to day. That's roughly 28% of its overall value has been lost. Now, we're talking about 6 months ago, the Dow Jones being at 13,058, and recently being down at 8,450. That's a significant drop in overall value, and I think it's enough to make a lot of people concerned about their retirement accounts and the future of their retirement accounts. People need to feel confident in their retirement accounts and their ability to retire at a decent age. So the question now is there an investment out there that is safe enough and that brings in a high enough return for retirement accounts? Is there a way that I can safely invest my money, my retirement funds, which are the most important funds to me because they're what I rely on in order to retire? Is there something out there that provides a high enough level of security that will also give me the ability to grow the account in a fairly short period of time? Most Americans today are looking at a much shorter time period to grow their retirement accounts than maybe retirees of yesterday. I think there are a higher number of baby boomers today that are into their 40s or into their 50s and still have retirement accounts that are nowhere near the level they need to be at in order to support them for the rest of their life. And we all know that the Social Security system is not going to take care of us. What you're looking at right now are different properties that were acquired through tax deed foreclosures. So again, these are properties that were actually acquired through tax deed foreclosures. We're talking about counties foreclosing on properties due to delinquent property taxes. So if you're late enough with your property taxes in some states, eventually the county will foreclose on that property and will offer it at a county sale. Now, as you can see, some of these properties, the property up at the top was obviously just a ridiculous amount. Other properties we see here sell for $36,000, for $27,000. We see some properties here for $28,000, $5,300, and $19,000. The one thing all these properties have in common is that the value of these properties far exceeds the purchase price. In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to find any foreclosure anywhere where you could find this type of a deal. We're talking about acquiring property for 15 to 25% of what its market value is. This is the tax deed side of tax lien and deed investing. With tax liens, you can earn consistently safe returns of 18% or higher on investments that are as close to guaranteed as you can find. Here we have some more properties listed, and as you can see, some of these properties have value that exceeds $100,000. The internet has revolutionized tax lien and deed investing. This has taken place over the last 5 years. Over the last 5 years, counties have begun to create county websites which can be used to benefit real estate investors that are interested in tax liens and deeds. The internet makes it possible to access even the smallest counties. County records that could once only be obtained through travel can now be accessed online in just a few minutes. And years' worth of liens that weren't sold at auction have been sitting on the books just waiting for investors to purchase them. Now, how has the internet changed tax liens and deeds? Well, let's talk about tax liens and deeds 5 years ago. 5 years ago, if you wanted any information on a tax lien or a tax deed, for most information you had to either be on the phone with the county or you had to be inside a county office going through their records division. So it required extensive travel. It required on-site research. It always required auction attendance, and it required a lot of dedicated time. Today, county websites will give tax lien investors access to all of their property records. We have online auctions as well that make the process easy. We also have amazing tools we can use, such as property valuation websites like Zillow, or other map or satellite mapping systems such as Google Earth. They give us the ability to see properties on the other side of the country. Everything you see listed below is 100% free. If you're still not sure if tax liens or deeds are something that you want to become involved with or not, then we offer the following products for you to review for completely free. And if you decide you'd like to do something from there, we have other training that's also very affordable and easy to obtain. We have the New Foreclosure Opportunity ebook. We have the 30-Day Tax Lien Challenge ebook. We have the Tax Lien Report and more than 3 hours of video training. You can access all of these things by going to secretsoftaxlieninvesting.com. So again, that's secretsoftaxlieninvesting.com and filling out the registration link you see here below.